Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Finally warmed up a little bit for me. The wind's not blowing like crazy, so I'm out here doing my first film in a few weeks outside, so I can't wait. So guys, I got some chicken wings. That's not what I'm paying the biggest attention to, so you see me do wings plenty of times on this channel. You'll see plenty more. But this is the first time I've been using, it's the first time I'm going to use the Char-Griller Dual Fuel Pro on the charcoal side, and I'm not quite sure how it's going to go because frankly it's a pretty small chamber, which you're going to see here in just a second. So hopefully we pull this off, we don't burn up the wings. We'll see what's going to happen. Come join me, guys. One of the things you'll notice, I did not do a pre-burn on this. I've wiped everything down really good. Just with the bad weather, I didn't get a chance to do a pre-burn on it, which is what I normally do on a new grill. But I think we're going to be okay. I've wiped off the grates really good, and we'll let this go for a few minutes and try to burn off some stuff before we put wings on it. But let's get this fired up for the first time over here. See what I mean about that small chamber? I think we'll be okay though. This is not quite a full basket of charcoal. You hadn't noticed, I'm just kind of winging this cook tonight. I'm using stuff I have on hand. That's what we're doing. I've got maybe 3 pounds of, this is those frozen wings that I had let thawed out overnight. I think we're in good shape. And I'm just going to come in here with some of this St. Elmo's seasoning. And we're just going to get this seasoned up all over the chicken. I'm going to toss it real good. I've used this on the wings before and it turned out really good. But I'll be honest with you, this stuff is good on most things. It is good. If you see this in the store, pick it up. Just trust me on it, okay? It's good. Alright guys, we'll see you out at the pit. Alright guys, let's see how we're going to do here. I'm still going to attempt to put these coals on more the right side so I can attempt a 2-zone fire. I don't think that's going to work out. Get that vent open some, and I'm going to try I'm leaving the option open to make this a cooler side, but I'm leaving the option open of using the gas side as just a warming grill for the wings as they get done. So that could be a positive with this grill. For the moment, I'm only going to put this side in of the grill grate. And let's bring this up to temp. I don't know for sure. I'm kind of basing this on the old grill that I had, which had a bigger chamber though. I'm going about half open on the side vent. And our top vent, I don't know. We're going to start out about 1/3 of the way. I guess you can see us. We're already over 450 degrees. I just lit the thing and dumped the charcoal. We might be dialing back some vents a little bit. I don't want to get it too hot. That's a good grilling range. I want to try to do some indirect and get a little smoke on there first. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, moment of truth. For now, I'm just going to put these wings up top here. Now this grill is designed, when I close the lid, it brings it directly over the coals, so it's still going to be cooking fairly quick. But I am going to attempt to put a little smoke on these. Fire's hot, I gotta say that. Now because we can, I got 2 pieces of mesquite here. Big old mesquite chunks. That's probably all the smoke we do on here. And let's get our other grate on in. We'll check back in a few minutes and give these guys a flip. Well, we have smoke. That's the first smoke we've had coming out of this side of the grill. I like it. And our temperatures have come down to, I kind of want it in that 400 degree range, or maybe a little bit less, so I'm happy with where it's at right now. I did dial back the vents a little bit. It'll be a learning curve on this grill, so it's what it is. Alright guys, it's been about 15 minutes or so, and I'm just going to give these guys a flip and get some color on them. Hope my arm is not blocking the view. And here before long, we're going to go directly over the fire. I just wanted to, although these directly over the fire are definitely cooking. It's almost too many for that top grate. Alright guys, we're going to come back here in just a few minutes, and we're going to just start grilling them off over here and moving them over here, or maybe even over here on the gas side, just to keep warm as they get done. So we'll see how it goes, but so far I'm okay with the cook. We are about 20 minutes in, and I'm going to get these down over some, I'm going to move these over first, over some direct heat, and we're going to grill them off. I can smell that mesquite big time. There will definitely be a rotation game being played here. So that's going to move them over first. And that's what we're going to be doing, rotating wings until they're done. Honestly, I don't think it'll be that much longer. But some of these flats are close to done now. We'll check some temps here in a few minutes. Alright, we'll check back in a few. I had to break out some lights. Daylight saving time starts next week, or probably this weekend when you see this. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the lid open. I had to break out some lights here because it's getting dark on me. But the lid's gonna stay open from now on. We're just grilling. We'll give my comments when we're done on how this thing did. I'm not going to bore you with every flip, but this is all we're going to do from now till they are done. We've got a little bit to go there in some of these. These flats are going to get done fairly quick. Definitely, some of them are ready. I'm going to pull a lot of these flats off to the side already. This is how we do this, guys. Just flipping, turning, checking temps. I think I've said this in other videos. For me, my magic number is 185. I think you still get some good crisp skin when you're doing that, and you still keep some juices. But their wings, some of them go over that, and that's just the way it is. most of these are ready to come off. Definitely. Definitely. Try to stay off the bone when you're shaking these temps. Hey guys, we're about done here. And I'm going to finish up these last few that are on directly over. That one's definitely done. That's over. And we'll get inside and get a taste test on these. And I'll give you my thoughts on my first cook on the charcoal side of the Char-Griller Dual Fuel Pro. I think that's what it's called. Alright, first off, just to touch on the grill. That was better than I thought. I had almost too many wings to do that 2-zone fire that I did. And doing a few burgers, I think that 2-zone fire would be great. Not a big issue. I figure that side charcoal is more for grilling than for doing that 2-zone baking setup. You can do it, just don't expect to cook a lot on it like that. You can get quite a bit on there, do it strictly grilling and cover the bottom. No problems. I'm going to use this some more, and I'm sure I'll have more opinions as we go. But for now, let's check out these wings. I got a little drum here, and I'm going to try it first with nothing. See how much mesquite smoke I get on here. Should be some, I can smell it. But yeah, let's get a bite. I can definitely taste that mesquite, that Santa Fe, St. Elmo's seasoning always does great on wings. Let's come in here and try. I got a couple dipping sauces, wing sauces here. This is some G. Hughes Thai chili wing sauce that I really enjoy. And if you've ever had G. Hughes, I'm pretty sure everything they cook is all sugar-free, or everything they make. And this is excellent sauce. It goes well with mesquite wood too, by the way. I enjoy it anyway. So there you go, guys. The Dual Fuel Pro from Char-Griller. And by the way, Char-Griller, thank you so much for sending this out for me to try. I have enjoyed the grill. I wasn't sure if it'd be one I would buy, but I've kind of changed my mind on that a little bit. Let me wash this down. Cheers to you. I love the 3-burner grill on the one side. I wish the charcoal grill was a little bit bigger, but it's great for grilling stuff, whatever. To do the offset cook, not an offset smoker, although you could attach that. I won't on this one. But you can definitely grill on it really good and really easy. With a smaller cook, I think you're fine with the smaller cook. No big deal whatsoever. To do a slow and sear, I would probably do the slow and smoke on the gas side with some pellets or something. And I might try that in the near future and do the hot grill off on the charcoal side. I think that would be cool for a slow and sear. For say some good thick steaks or something. I might try that in the near future. But guys, thank you as always. Have a great time doing these videos, and I always thank you for coming along and watching me. So guys, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you haven't already, and click that bell notification to let you know every time I post a new video. So guys, until next time, we'll see you on the next video. God bless you. Bye bye. Cheers to you guys.